So, hi friends, once again, you are welcome. And today we are going to be listening to Ivan all the way from Namibia. He is an IT engineer, and what we'll do today, we'll be finding out from him how secure our company is. We talk a lot about security issues. We want to hear from the professional perspective, and we'll look at OWALLET as an example. We'll find out a bit more about KYC. So stay tuned, share with your friends, and why not subscribe if you haven't yet. So Ivan, it's always a pleasure having you here. Thanks for joining.
Thank you very much, Comfort.
Yeah, welcome. So we'll just go straight to the point. Kindly remind us again, I know you told us last time, what exactly are you specialized in as an IT engineer?
Right. I've been in the IT industry for over 10 years now, and I have been mainly specializing in system administration and networks. A few years back, I took interest in cybersecurity and digital computer forensics. And I got certified by Carnegie Mellon University Software Engineering Institute in Washington, D.C., in the United States. So.
All right. Wow. Thank you. I always like I'm so interested in the bit of computer forensics. I know I can't say it exactly as you do, but we'll get more as we go along. So based on your background, tell us just I know that I may not frame my question well, but you are the expert here. So tell us all about the security of our company. We know that we're not coming here to reinvent the wheel. Other people have everything we have, but at the same time, we still stand out. So let's concentrate today on security. How is the security of our company like?
Okay. See, understanding the actual requirement of businesses. OnPassive has integrated the latest artificial intelligence and machine learning technology in every product that the company has designed that aims to help every business type to automate their operation and enhance their output. So it is leading the way into innovation and define all the progress in IT on the other side. So dealing with millions and millions of customers' information and keeping that information safe is OnPassive's #1 priority. Mm-hmm. We have heard during our corporate webinars how our CEO Ash Mafare has talked about how heavily OnPassive has invested in security in each and every product found in our arsenal, right? So, but due to security concerns, unfortunately, we can't really go into details of how the level of security that our products are sitting on. Mm-hmm. Even the CEO himself, he did not really reveal the whole complete level of security that OnPassive, the security like OnPassive's product have to us as founders. Remember that, and as it is the company's trade secret. So, and revealing that could compromise the security and integrity of our products. Mm-hmm. However, we can talk about some front-end security levels in some of our product, just to give you a sense of security in some products that we have in our arsenal of products. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. So you mentioned that we're going to talk about one of the products. So I'll be happy to share that security, the front end of it. Mm-hmm. I think that will be safe for us to talk about.
Right. Okay, yeah, that was about OWALLET, because you know where your heart is, there lies your heart. Why we're here, everything is going to circulate around OWALLET, because everything will be connected. All the apples, that's the reservoir of the apples, and we don't want them losing apples and so on, with the experience people have had. So I just wanted that from your IT background. You should like reassure our people. I tried doing one the other time myself, but when you speak from the professional perspective, you can articulate it much better than I would. So just to reassure our people how safe this product or wallet is going to be. And we, you know, we connected to KYC and some of those things are things that they're not really common, especially on our own part of the continent. Not everybody is so versed with such.
Right. See, OWallet is an artificial intelligence powered digital mobile wallet application that gives every transaction the security that a user deserves. With a digital wallet that specifically caters to users' needs with OnPassive. Okay, this highly secure wallet permits users to transfer funds among themselves within OnPassive's payment gateway ecosystem, right? So OWallet utilizes the facial recognition as an additional security layer before initiating any financial transaction for authentication. So with a highly effective user interface, it offers the most secure and fastest online transaction experience compared to other online digital wallets out there. On top of that, OnPassive added another level of security by integrating one of the security measures that you just mentioned, the KYC,
right?
Its security level. So I will go and maybe just explain how the KYC works. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, sure. If you can tell us first, what is KYC? Tell us how it works. Just tell us how much. If I'm not satisfied, I will ask a few more questions for you to make it up.
All right. Okay. See, KYC is short for Know Your Customer, and it is a verification process. So officially, it's officially mandated by financial institutions in various countries that allows an institution to confirm and thereby verify the authenticity of their customers. So one of the main reasons why the KYC verification process is very important is that it is quite good at ensuring that financial bodies are not, like financial bodies are not being used to carry out money laundering activities of any kind. So that's one very important thing, that why we need KYC, and then why OnPassive decided to incorporate that into their product like OWallet. Okay. So now that I've addressed that question of what KYC is,
right?
Okay. Here's how KYC works. It's similar to the manner in which traditional banks use to verify the identity of their customers. So online KYC process is carried out without the hassle of having to visit the institution in person. Right. So this is how this is how the digital KYC process is. The very first step in the KYC procedure is to collect to collect any personal information about the customer, whether this information is correct, and to make sure, just to make sure that the information that is collected is correct and up to date. Will depend on the due diligence of the applicant. So second, the second step in the process comes after the information of the applicant has been collected via an electronic form. So the applicant will now be required to validate the information they put in the form with relevant documents showing the same information. So these KYC documents need to be uploaded as a scanned copy of the original into the website. These documents serves as evidence providing that the prior information that was entered on the website by the user is not fake and holds the authenticity of up to date, right? So that's number two. So once the documents have been uploaded, that's the third stage. Once the documents have been uploaded by the user as proof, the templates, those templates for the documents is both identified and examined against various checks. So this procedure is carried out to ensure that the document has not been tampered with in any manner. Now, the digital tampering via Photoshop. No, we have got these skilled guys that can
smart guys, right?
Exactly. So they'll go to the extent of forging a water bill or an identity or a passport or something like that. So at this stage, this is where the checks are being done. And any common and fake documents that aren't checked for these may sometimes go unnoticed by the authorities. So hence this is the final layer of security that a person's application goes through for the digital KYC process. Okay. So
yeah, I think I want to pop in here a bit because I'm just happy that you really took time to explain it like gradually for our people to understand, because I'm just a middleman and you're just passing a message through me to so many people. This is not a usual thing back home, all the KYCs and so on. So from my understanding, you definitely need the basic identification papers like ID or passport, right? Is there any way, because it shows that KYC is one of the very important things to do when we deal with stuff like our business as a whole and OWALLET as in particular, right? So what if somebody, because it's a common thing back home, you should know this, right? I'm not ashamed of saying this. It's common back home that some people leave and they don't have their ID cards and they happen to be the founders here on Unpassive. Is there any way that today they launch and somebody wants to go sign into their wallet or to carry out to set up their KYC and they don't have an identification card? Is there a way to go around it, or does everybody need to possess that basic identification paper and thing like that?
Okay, like I mentioned, it's not only the identity card. Remember, I mentioned OWALLET has the facial recognition module that identifies you when you log in, and then it can do a facial recognition. That's one part of the identity and security level that we have in OWALLET. So when it comes to KYC, it's not only the identification that you can, the identification card or passport that you can use in getting your authentication to be verified. So you can have a proof of your address or a water bill from the municipality that also can be used, as long as it will be checked for authentication, and then the names corresponds with the ones that you entered when you opened or when you were presented with that form during the KYC process. But I will take a short time to explain to you the two methods that is used for validation. So the first one is where the data can be directly extracted through the OCR. OCR is a short for optical character recognition. So in this method, the system will directly extract the applicant's data from their documents, such as their identity or address proof. Okay. So that's one method. Then the system will then check for anomalies in the information, so it can validate whether it is authentic. So there is also data extraction that is carried out without the OCR. So of course, which is the in this method of data extraction, the system IDV. IDV is a short name we give for identity verification. So the system's IDV solution will cross-check the information entered by the user against the information presented on the uploaded document. So in short, that's how the online KYC registration process works. So it's very secure, because if you present like a fake or an altered document, the system will recognize that.
Okay.
So yes.
Oh, that's good. That sounds really good. I really appreciate this information, because we really need it. We don't want something that at the last minute, some people forgets themselves wanting because they did not know. So we are passing, whoever is watching this should know that we're not bringing this here just to show up what people know, but for you to know that you need to get ready, so that when it's time, everybody's ready, right? So I really appreciate you for that. So there's something, let's talk a bit too about passwords in general, right? You know, like I was advising the other day, I thought that was just information, normal information. However, I said I was not going to take anything for granted these last days. I take everything really seriously. So I was advising on how people should manage their passwords and so on, just to be surprised for a sister to call me, say, oh my God, so I did not know. So where is the safest place for me to store my password? Should I store it on my phone? I was like, okay, this is where it gets a bit serious, right? So just tell us the safety, what is the best way of managing passwords, like the password to log into your back office, to log into wallets or some things like that. What is the best way of handling them? And why is it necessary to change your passwords regularly?
All right. In my line or in my field of expertise, I've learned that writing passwords on piece of sticky notes or somewhere in your diary, or storing your passwords in your phone, right, is not the very best secure, and that's just presenting your password to be compromised.
Mm-hmm.
So the best way that you can have a secure password, which is even, you can create a password which is longer than 26 characters and you will still remember it. Believe me, I have more than 10, 15 passwords in my
head. God. That's crazy. I make the
believe me, I've got more than 10 passwords that I do remember. When I log into this system, I already know what the password is. And my password, they are not shorter than 20 characters. So
I can't.
So,
yeah.
So to make things simpler, and then instead of using a password, I would advise people to use passphrases.
Mm-hmm.
So a passphrases can be a combination of special characters, numbers, and caps locks, and it's like a sentence.
Mm-hmm.
So you can use that favorite quote of yours that you need, that you always say, or that something, a phrase that you are always like, you can remember. Like, yes, I can say, for example, I can like say, oh, one of my password, I can set it with an exclamation mark and say, I hate intruders, you know. It's like you can even say, I hate intruders 101.
Yeah.
You know, it's something that is simple that you can remember, you know.
Exactly.
So instead of having characters that are mixed up, and then you might end up, you know, I have to write that down because I won't remember that. But simple as a phrase like, I hate intruders 101. It's a password, and it's very long, and it's very much hard to crack. Okay.
Right. Oh, I think this is important. So about changing, right? Because it's equally advisable that when you use your password, after some time, you change it. What is the reason for change? Is it really necessary to change it? And how often is it advisable to change your password?
Well, yes, it is. The simple answer that I can give you is yes. Remember, you might, some people have the tendency of shoulder surfing. So what I mean by shoulder surfing is someone might be, you might be entering a password while someone is standing behind you. Yes. So the person might read the characters on your part, or the characters that you are typing on the keyboard. So yes, it is necessary to change your password every after a month. So normally we said those password to change every after a month and a half. So it has to be secure, and you don't really need to make a single character in a password. Just to change a single password character, it makes a difference.
A difference, okay.
It makes much difference.
I think I've got something new from this one, because I never think so too though. So when I'm changing, I change everything, but it makes it even easier, right? I just change hashtag to art, and then I move on for the next season. Exactly. That's very helpful. Yeah. So we really hope that people watch and get all of this information, because you say it here, people say in webinars, and then you come back and get the same questions again. But we hope that people really make use of all of this information. So apart from that, it's hot out here now on Passive. It's like, wow, it's just, people are just getting fired up. What quick word do you just have to say to our people before we round up?
Well, exactly what you said. It's getting hot, and on Passive it's red hot, like Ash Mafara says. It's red hot, and we are ready to shake up the internet. And
oh yeah.
Yes, that's the favorite from Charles Awesome.
I know. an internet quake is about to occur, according to him.
Exactly. So, so my advice is, I would encourage everybody to get their families in as soon as possible. Believe me, this opportunity won't be open forever. And believe me, soon we are about to launch this monster of a company. So this opportunity is not to be missed. And believe me, there will be a time when you will think about and then say, oh, I wish I got in. I really wish I got in. And for me, don't even take such a long time thinking about what if. People, it's $97. Believe me, some of the people have lost more than that in scams and what, but this is an opportunity that you need to jump right into it. Okay.
Exactly. Wow. Thank you so much, Ivan. Thanks for your time and dedication. Thank you for always being there. This is useful information for our people, and I hope they really do get there. So guys, if you watch this and you find it important, share it with your loved ones. Watch it over and over. If you have a question for Ivan, drop it on the comment section. These are technical issues. If I don't answer them, he is here. We have a host of them and they're ready to help anytime. Drop your questions and he'll definitely come back for us, or you join us at any of the webinars and we get everything settled out there. So Ivan, once again, thank you and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you. You have a wonderful evening too.
You too. Thanks. Bye.